Hey everyone, I am Mike of mikeandtessplay, and welcome back to Pokemon Sword version. Last time we dealt with Macrocosmos and Oleana and learned that Rose has something sinister sounding in mind that Leon said he will help him with, but only after the championship. And then we were told to make our way to the stadium for the finals. Now, we could have just had the league staff take us there, but I mean, this is so pretty in the evening time. And you can actually see the monorail in motion, which is really cool. And I don't know, I like going places on my own. You can see all of the people. I won't really talk to them, but most of them are just, well, that guy was a bad example. But most people are excited for the finals to start. And of course, our buddy Hop, Mike. He's here to cheer us on, I guess. This is it. Here at Winden Stadium, the greatest stadium in all of Galar, you're going to show everyone the greatest battle ever, mate, and set the world on fire. So go get yourself checked in. Sure. And people are still talking about Leon. But that's okay, because now we're on our way. And we have fans. People are cheering for us. We've got lots of people cheering in the background. And of course, our number one fan with her Orbeetle is here. And she's still saying that the semifinals and finals are just speed bumps on the way to Leon. Can't go back there, though. But anyway, hello, sir. Challenger Mike, we've been waiting for you. Since you won your way through the semifinals, you must face off against the gym leaders in the finals, and they won't be holding back. Whoever makes it through this final bracket will win the right to challenge the champion. So, are you ready to go to the locker room now? Yes, I am. Then I'll show you the way. I love this. The gym leaders are all here. The gym leaders are the finals. And you can talk to each and every single one of them. This is, I believe, the only time in any Pokemon game that you can see every gym leader at once. So, yeah. Although you can't actually see all of them. So I guess it's technically the same as Black and White. But still, you can actually talk to all of them. They all have something different to say. And, yeah. You can't actually see the tournament matchup. But this is, believe it or not, the start of the Elite Four. So, the finals are this game's equivalent of the Elite Four. You can leave at any time, just like you could during the semifinals. I'm not going to show it. But you talk to this guy to say that it's time for the opening ceremonies. The first battle of the Elite Four starts as soon as you walk through the doors. So, be prepared for that. And he does give you a little bit of a warning. Because, yeah, it's time to start facing the gym leaders at full strength. I love that this game confirms, kind of for the first time, not really, but kind of confirms that, yes, the gym leaders were holding back. They're trying to let trainers win, to let them train. It probably goes without saying, but hello, Galar, I'm your champion, Leon. The chairman is tied up with some business, so I hope no one minds if I step in order to lead you all to greater heights as Pokemon trainers with the Galar. Why are you talking so fast? The time has come for you to battle it out until only the greatest challenger remains. So on behalf of the chairman, allow me to say, let the final matches begin! I didn't expect Leon to talk fast. Wait, you! Because it is all of the gym leaders here. Who's that? A moment, if I may. Does anyone here even remember me? I am Bede, the challenger who was forced to withdraw from the gym challenge. Bede, he's the challenger endorsed by Chairman Rose himself. I have a score to settle with Challenger Mike here. I'm aware this is against the rules, but I must ask nonetheless. Let me battle him. I'll stake my career as a challenger on this battle. If I lose, I'll retire from being a trainer. What an unexpected turn of events! Former Challenger Bede has come for one last battle. We are currently debating on what to do with Challenger Bede. To all of our viewers, both here in the stadium and at home and for the telly, we ask that you please be patient. I know this is ridiculous of me, but I had to say something. Do something. Ever since you showed up, everything I've done has gone wrong. It was only Anna who asked me to gather wishing stars for the chairman, but then the chairman himself disowned me. And then that strange old lady comes out of nowhere and drags me into a boot camp on fairy-type Pokemon. Do you have any idea what I've been through? Covered in pink, dealing with quizzes and battles with fairy-type Pokemon every day. And here I am, pouring my heart out to you, when I've never lost my cool before. We've reached a decision, ladies and gentlemen. The champion himself has accepted Bede's sudden interruption. Is the champion showing his love by giving every trainer a chance to grow stronger? Or is it a trial for Challenger Mike? My will hasn't been broken yet. And Bede, our former rival, is now a gym leader, and in fact, the first member of the Elite Four. Yes, this is our fourth match with Bede, and he will lead off with his Mawile. He has been a Psychic-type specialist up till now, and now he's made the switch over to Fairy. We've faced too much to quit now. We've got no choice but to win. Bede's Mawile, the first member of the Elite Four. He is a, Fairy Steel type, Steel Fairy type, level 51, Intimidate for its ability with the moves Play Rough, Iron Head, and Crunch. Yes, I love that a former challenger is, in fact, the first member of the Elite Four. They're not specified that they're the Elite Four at any point, but you fight 4 trainers, and they're all at that level. So, I count it. And Bede is the first member of these. He is essentially fighting to take your place in the tournament. So, I think it's really cool. He is a Fairy-type specialist now, but he still has his Psychic types. Slippers, you're the best matchup for this thing. So he has not entirely given up on his original typing, but his original Pokemon, the only Pokemon who's been on the same the entire time, is in fact now a Psychic and Fairy type. And it started as pure Psychic, so it evolves with Bede, and I think that is great. Anyway, Bede's second Pokemon here is Gardevoir, level 51, Psychic Fairy type, synchronized for its ability with the moves Dazzling Gleam, Psychic, Calm Mind, and Wish. I've got a physical Ghost type who can take a hit, but don't let this thing get up too high. Gardevoir is a very good Pokemon, always has been, and Calm Mind really does make it dangerous on the special side, so attack it physically. Ghost works, Poison works, Steel works. Don't send out a Dark type, it'll get kind of ripped apart by Dazzling Gleam. But, like I said, your Pokemon at this point are so over-leveled that it's kind of tough to not just crush everything here. Slippers, I know that you're still the better matchup here, but I like to switch things up, give multiple Pokemon multiple things to do. And Chompers hasn't been in battle for at least a minute. Anyway, Bede's third Pokemon is Galerion Rapidash, level 52, Psychic and Fairy type, once again, with Pastel Veil for its ability, and the moves Psycho Cut, Takedown, Dazzling Gleam, and Quick Attack. More of a physical attacker, he does have one special attack, which of course he's going to use against my physical tank, but not the most intimidating thing in the world. Still, it is neat that the whole time you were fighting Bede, I'll use your signature move, why not? The whole time you were fighting Bede during the game, he was a Psychic specialist, you could predict what he was going to do, and now he's switched up his typing to one that actually counters the primary type that's best against his. I know that Bug types are also good, and Ghosts, but Dark is completely immune to Psychic, so the fact that he's now switched it up is pretty neat. And his last Pokemon is Hatareen, and you know what, Appa? It's your turn now. His Hatareen, his original, starter, I guess. It would probably be his starter Pokemon. Tisk, what's with that calm expression? Think you're gonna win? Hatareen is level 53, Psychic Fairy type, with Anticipation for its ability, which means, it's shuddering. And the moves Psychic, Dazzling Gleam, Mystical Fire, and Calm Mind. However, as is the usual, Bede is going to Gigantamax here. His G-Max move is G-Max Smite, which causes confusion. So, pretty tough, actually. They are exactly equivalent, and both are super effective, and I have speed. Alright, excellent! So, yes, his Hatareen is a good Pokemon, but very slow. So, if you have a good, a good physical attacker with a super effective move, you'll probably be fine. Just make sure you Dynamax. It can take a hit. So, we'll show you a truly giant Great Pink. It's time for my dear Hatareen to Gigantamax. He's in the pink now! And I love that he still uses his Great Ball. His character continuity. So, very nice. Gigantamax Hatareen is... and I get to go first. And this is probably... yeah. Unfortunately, the end of this game is not very difficult. If you have a well-built team at this point, I just destroyed an Elite Four member, and I think I only got hurt like twice. So, you know, pretty good. I wasn't even using my best Pokemon for most of the battle. So, I couldn't win, but at least I was able to show everyone how great fairy types are. Sure, you tried. Well, I lost. It looks like Challenger Bede was no match for Challenger Mike and his trusted team. Hey, Bede, that was some match. Don't retire, just restart your career. But this isn't what I planned. If I was able to defeat you, then everything would be fine. Even if I lost, I was going to use retiring as an excuse to get away from that old lady. You just keep messing up my plans. With everyone cheering me on like this, I have no choice but to continue my training as the Fairy-type gym leader. Though I suppose with my talents, I'll be able to overtake Miss Opal in no time. The stadium is filled with voices cheering on these two young trainers. Now, Challenger Mike, please head back to the locker room so that you can rest up from that unexpected match. And we will! Rather surprising for Challenger Bede to barge in like that. In any case, once you're ready, please head on to the pitch. The finals are about to begin. Interestingly, very interestingly, gym leaders aren't here anymore. I don't know why that is true. But yes, also very interesting, I will show this. We can leave. The Elite Four has officially begun, and we can just leave at any time. Now, unlike the last 3 generations, you can't choose the order in which you face the Elite Four. It is set. Let me see. Who do I want? Ooh. I want to save you. Let's have Chompers up front for the next one. But you can leave at any time, and you're fully healed in between every battle. So this is why I haven't really been stockpiling healing items or anything. I don't need to. My team is fully healed at the end of every battle. So, very different approach to kind of a final run in a Pokemon game. The finals are very different from the Elite Four, even though they are Elite Four. The time for waiting is over. The finals of the Champion Cup are about to begin. The 2 trainers to face each other in the first battle of the first round are... a trainer endorsed by the champion himself, Challenger Mike! His opponent is... the Raging Wave, the Master of Water Types, Nessa! I can tell you've grown far stronger since you faced me in Hulberry Stadium. I've got to hand it over to our undefeated champion. He's got a proper eye for talent, too. But you're not the champion, and you'll never become the champion either. Do you know why? It's because I, Nessa, am going to defeat both you and Leon. I'm not going to underestimate you again. I'll use Dynamax to wash you out to sea and beyond the horizon. As the crowd swells with anticipation, Gym Leader Nessa is the second member of the Elite Four. And of course, a notable trainer. All of them are, clearly. She will lead off with her Golisopod. It is true that the gym leaders are no longer holding back because this is a terrifying matchup. Sonya might be disappointed, but I'm going to wash your team away. Little hint that she and Sonya know each other there. So anyway, Golisopod is a bug water type, level 51, with the ability Emergency Exit. Its moves, First Impression, Liquidation, Swords Dance, and Shadow Claw. Recommendation, hit this thing hard with a super effective attack quickly. First Impression is going to go first, no matter what. Well, not no matter what. It's just a priority move with a tremendous amount of power. You can see I resisted it and it still did that much damage. So, hit it and force it to switch out. If this thing gets up a Swords Dance and then it manages to stay in, it's dangerous. But Emergency Exit forces us to switch out fairly quickly to her Barraskewda. Barraskewda is level 52, Swift Swim for its ability, Pure Water type, and the moves Liquidation, Throat Chop, Ice Fang, and Drill Run. Not exactly the best matchup for Chompers here. Yeah, Ringo, you're up. So, the ability to switch out, and Barraskewda is dangerous. This thing is super fast and has super strong physical attack. So, I switched out because I'm fairly certain that if Chompers had taken this Drill Run, he might have gone down. He probably would have gone down. Now, obviously, not very effective against Ringo, so pretty solid, but this is not going to be fun. Okay, that didn't do all that much. He is a glass cannon, though, so once you have the type matchup you want, pretty easy. You know, you're not going to lose. But still, she's more of a fight than she was last time. Sea King, I will stay in for. Next up, at least the way I'm fighting her, is her Sea King. Pure Water type, level 52, with Swift Swim for its ability once again, and the moves Smart Strike, Mega Horn, Aqua Ring, and Waterfall. So again, she has options to combat her weaknesses. I don't really know why she has a Steel type move, but it's a never missing one, and a pretty good one. So, you know, granted it's a Sea King, so, and it doesn't even have Lightning Rod, which Sea King has now for some reason. So it's not all that dangerous, but she's got options, and switching back to Gliscopod, that would absolutely one-hit KO Ringo with a first impression. So bringing back out the Chompers for this. And, yeah, I'd like that they made Nessa actually dangerous. Water has always been a very good type, and they gave her some hitters for a Water-type team. So, you know, I think that was a really good decision overall. Gliscopod is just, I mean, I guess it's not a resisted attack. I always think Rock resists Bug because it's super effective against Bug, but it doesn't. Rock is such a weird type. But, you know, hitting a physical tank and doing that much damage with a non-super effective move, pretty good. Next, she's sending out Pelipper. You know, it's Sparky. Yeah. I was trying to save you, but this is only going to go one way. Yeah, next up is her Pelipper. Now, her Pelipper is key to her strategy here. It is level 51, Water Flying type, but its ability is Drizzle. Yeah, there it is, kicking in. So, if this thing comes out before the Barraskewda and the Sea King, their speed will be doubled. So, be on the lookout for that. Anyway, the Pelipper itself has the moves Roost, Air Slash, Water Pulse, and Tailwind. So it can further increase speed with Tailwind. So, basically, it's fast. But, if you have an electric type, you know, it can't do all that much. And Sparky is a good one. And next up is her Dreadnought. And Sparky's staying in. Looks like I'm down to one last Pokemon. I've been saving the best for last. I love that the music is here. Her Dreadnought is a different Dreadnought than the one that you fought in the gym battle, and I love that. It is level 53, Water Rock type, Shell Armor for its ability, and the moves Liquidation, Jaw Lock, Rock Tomb, and Crunch. And this one Gigantamaxes. This is why it's different from the original one that Dynamaxed with Swift Swim. Its Gigantamax move is Stone Surge. It will set up Stealth Rocks. Be on the lookout for that. But, fortunately, I have a super fast, special attacking electric type. Sparky, time for your moment in the sun. You didn't get to fight this thing the last time we fought her. This time you will. As here it comes. Flood the stadium and make it our ocean. Dreadnought, time to Gigantamax. I love that the gym leader you fought early on who did not get a Gigantamax gets one here. Love that Nessa was chosen for the second member of the Elite Four in this game. Brilliantly done all around. Be big. But Sparky, light him up. Okay, I'm actually really glad that one hit under the rain. That could have done a lot of damage to me. But unfortunately, Dreadnought is a Pokemon that needs to pick its spots to be super good. If you've got a solid, special attacking electric type or just a grass type in general, you can pretty much count on winning this one in 1 or 2 hits. But overall, I really like what they did with the Elite Four version of Nessa. You had no problem handling our surging might. It's no wonder that you won. We get money for winning. And the winner is Mike! He defeated Nessa during the gym challenge and now has pulled it off again. You and your Pokemon are just too much. Even with my Dynamax partner, you weathered our waves and stood firm. Now that I think about it, Sonia was saying something about how amazing you are. I wish I'd paid more attention to what she was talking about. I bet everyone in Galar's got their eyes on you now. You defeated my team, so now you've got to ride that current all the way to the end. Now, don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. The second battle of the first round will begin shortly. And we actually get to see the tournament matchup. We see that we're in the top left, and it's the rest of the gym leaders. So Bea has defeated Gordy, Pierce has defeated Kabu, and Raihan has defeated Milo. Poor Milo. But you can see Leon's not in it. Leon faces the end, which is kind of cool. And next time, we will be taking on the next 2 members of the Elite Four. We know that the first one is Bea, but the last one could be either Piers or Raihan. We'll just have to find out. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time for more Pokemon Sword version.